This is New York City, and this is LaGuardia, one of 3 major airports inside the busiest and most complex airspace in the country, the New York Class Bravo, where thousands of jets carrying hundreds of thousands of passengers fly in and out every single day. In other words, this is the big leagues. And this is my Cessna 150. It's a 57-year-old single-engine 2-seater that maxes out at 88 knots. It is the epitome of Little League. And for the past 4 years, I have been obsessed with the idea of landing at LaGuardia. Ever since Lainey and I flew through New York underneath the busy airspace in a corridor called the Hudson River Exclusion. But to actually land at LaGuardia, I'll need to get permission to enter the New York Class Bravo airspace, get a spot in the parade of jets flowing into the airport, land and navigate the complex taxiways to a parking spot, and pay the infamous landing fee of who knows how much. And you know what, guys? 4 years is long enough. It's time to join the big leagues. We left home yesterday and flew 700 miles up the East Coast toward New York. Our goal was to make it to Atlantic City, but we ran out of daylight and ended up stopping in Frederick, Maryland for the night to get some rest before the big day. In the morning, we loaded up, pulled the plane out of the hangar, and flew to Atlantic City to get in position for the flight to New York. Now, when it comes to getting permission to land at LaGuardia, we basically have 2 options. 1, reserve a time slot and file an IFR flight plan, or 2, take off VFR, fly toward the airport, start asking ATC for permission early, and hope they say yes. To figure out which option is better, I posted on Instagram asking any New York air traffic controllers to send us a DM. I learned that flying toward the airport VFR and asking for permission in the air is best for ATC since they can easily say no if their workload is too high. So to give us the best chance of a yes, I researched the lowest traffic volumes during the daylight hours and plan to arrive on a Tuesday around noon.
Cessna 22318, Atlantic City Tower, wind 32011, runway 31, clear for takeoff, climb the course.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31, 22318.
For 318, contact departure.
Over for departure, thanks, Spirit 8. Atlantic City approach, Cessna 22318, 1000 for 1600, and we're northbound for restricted airspace.
Okay, it's about 80 miles to New York, but any minute we'll get handed over to New York approach, and I'm going to ask if there's any chance we can land at LaGuardia. If I'm going to get them to say yes, I need to speak clearly and sound like I know what I'm doing. Otherwise, they might think it's too much trouble and turn me away. I'm going to get the weather report at LaGuardia, so I'm fully prepared when I make contact.
LaGuardia Airport 8, it's information, Charlie.
Number 22318, contact New York approach 128.12.
128.12, 22318, thanks. New York approach, Cessna 22318, 3500. We have Charlie at LaGuardia. Wanted to see if we could go full stop there, VFR.
Number 22318, New York approach, Roger. I have your request.
That's not a no. That's not a no.
Get nervous. They're pretty busy up here.
A little. I mean, I just hope that they let us do it.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, I'd say I'm not nervous or anything like that, but I am definitely tense.
Feel your muscles engaged?
Yeah, my hand is just clenching, and I'm like, okay. It's like I'm hyped.
Yeah.
As we continue flying toward LaGuardia, I have to be extra careful to stay outside of the Bravo airspace since we haven't been cleared in. I use ForeFlight for all of my flight planning on the ground and on my iPad during every flight, but it's especially important in areas like this so I can double check airspace boundaries, see live traffic, check weather, and get any other information I might need for the flight all in one place. I've used ForeFlight for flight planning and situational awareness in the air for over 10 years and can't recommend it enough. If you haven't experienced it, definitely give it a try.
November 318, you're cleared to the Bravo airspace.
Cleared into the Bravo airspace, 22318.
You got Blue 1000.
This could be it, y'all. We might be landing at LaGuardia. Nice that it calmed down here for a minute, too. I'm sure it's going to absolutely intensify. I wonder if they're going to send us around JFK, way over the water.
Recharge 5850, maintain 3000.
They might send us northeast of JFK. Oh man.
Feeling it a little more now?
I'm ready.
Okay.
118.7 is tower. I'm sure we'll get someone else before them, but let's just stay ahead as much as we possibly can. Do favors for ourselves while the workload is low. It's not guaranteed we're going to be able to do it yet.
Right, we're just in the Bravo.
Number 22318, contact approach 134.9 here.
34.9, 22318, thank you. Approach 22318, 3500.
November 22318, New York, altimeter 3029, and verify information Oscar at LaGuardia.
3029, and we have Charlie at LaGuardia.
I'm sorry, yep, that's actually it. Charlie is current at LaGuardia.
All right, Roger. Ooh,
Oh, we're so
man,
far off.
I know, it's that's not good.
November 318, can you fly the RNAV X-ray 31 approach?
Remember that parade of jets I mentioned earlier? Well, this is it, the RNAV X-Ray 31. I was hoping we could just get vectors for a visual approach, but alas, this is the big leagues. So we're gonna need to join the approach with all the airliners inbound to the airport.
Yeah, we could set up for that if a visual's not possible for 318.
Hey, 318. Yep, I'll back you into the RNAV X-ray. That's what we're doing today, and I'll just put you in line with the rest.
Okay, roger. RNAV X-ray for 3122318. Ooh, this is gonna add some complexity. Okay.
Yeah. He said he was gonna vector you in, right?
Yeah.
November 318, descend to 3000, and direct to Pachu on the RNAV X-ray approach.
Down to 3000, direct Pachu, 22318. We're doing it. We're doing it. There's the whole city of New York and like 20 million people.
November 318, can you go any faster?
Unfortunately, this is full power for 318.
Roger.
Delta 398, just curious how fast that Cessna's going.
90 knots across ground, but they are 10 miles ahead of you, and spacing will work.
Cool, great work.
I think that guy that's 10 miles behind us is still going to catch up, but I guess we'll see. Alright, here's Pachu. We'll start a little turn here, slight turn, and down to 2500. That'll help us go a little faster.
That's a 22318, contact LaGuardia Tower, 187.
187, thanks, 318. LaGuardia Tower, Cessna 22318, RNAV X-ray 31.
And November 22318, LaGuardia Tower, runway 31, wind 33011, gust 19er, cleared to land. You're just coming in on the RNAV X-ray?
That's affirmative, yeah, they've got us set up. We're direct Chevy now, and understand clear to land runway 31, 22318.
And November 22318, would you rather do a straight-in approach for runway 4? The wind is 34010, gust 19er, or you want to continue for the RNAV X-ray at 31?
We could do straight in for 4 for 318.
And November 318 to verify your VFR?
Affirmative.
And November 22318, change to runway 4, wind 34010, gust 19er, continue inbound for the approach, traffic fluid parking prior to arrival.
Alright, continue about change to runway 4, 22318. We're right down the barrel of it.
That's probably good.
Oh my gosh.
That might have been a week.
Nah, that's just what we're up for here. This is going to be a little sporty. A lot closer taxi on the bright side, but this will
Is the
be...
week better this way or the other way?
No, it's considerably worse this way.
Oh. Should we have said no then?
No, we're okay. It's just going to be a pretty big crosswind from the left. It's a huge runway, and it's not like a massively windy situation.
And November 318, runway 4, wind 34015, gust 19er, clear to land.
Runway 4, clear to land, 22318.
Victor 4419 with your RNAV X-ray running 31.
Victor 4419, LaGuardia Tower, runway 31 with 34015,
Of wind.
gust 19er, clear to land.
Wheel down first.
Departure for runway 4.
Cleared land runway 31, Victor 4419.
Use the rudder to keep it pointed straight down. Steer into the wind.
Delta 2454, runway 4, line of await, Cessna lands, runway 31.
Runway 4, line up 08, Delta 2454. Nice job of that Cessna, look good.
Thanks. Well, that's the best feeling on Earth.
November 22318, make your next left turn on taxiway Delta. And have you been here before? Are you familiar with the 5 hours parking?
Left Delta and unfamiliar 38. We're just going to modern if you wouldn't mind helping us out.
Yeah, modern aviation. So you're going to see 5 radio towers to your 1 to 2 o'clock. That's where the GA parking is going to be. That's where you're going to be parking at. So that's modern aviation. So taxi straight ahead Delta, right turn to Double Bravo to that 5 hours parking.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Going straight ahead on Delta and then left, or excuse me, right on Double Bravo.
Okay, now for the real question. How much is all of this going to cost? Once we parked, we took a shuttle to the private terminal, hung out for about 10 minutes, and then went right back out to the plane. Our final bill, 10 gallons of gas for $92.60, a facility fee of $50, an infrastructure fee of $50, a ramp fee of $55, the landing fee of $130.13, for a grand total of $377.73.